Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by Winamp. Subscribe to the Daily GizWiz and all your favorite podcasts with the ultimate media player. Download it for free at winamp.com. Video bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by CacheFly at CacheFly.com. It's time for the Daily GizWiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1298 for Wednesday, March 2nd, 2011, the Gost Cloak System.
And now, get ready for Dick.
Middle of the weekend, baby. Leo's back.
It's Wednesday.
Oh, cut it out.
I don't have a Wednesday song, really.
Free day.
I could sing the Monday song over again.
No!
It's Wednesday.
Theme Tree Wednesday, the show you cannot hum.
There's no way.
The day when there's no
The chat room's going, bring back Tom. Bring back Tom. I feel like Hosni Mubarak. It's like, welcome to Tahrir Square TWiT style. Bring back Tom. Leo, you've been unresponsive to our demands.
That's only 500 people doing that,
Okay.
and there are 600 in the chat room, so don't take it personally.
So you mean the people outside the window there with pitchforks and torches, those I shouldn't worry about them?
Oh, those people are the people you should worry about. It's the chat room who can't get to you.
The villagers are upset that I'm making a monster in the attic. I don't understand why.
How did you know, first of all, when you came back, were you able to just jump into things again? See, my fear of going away for any length of time is that I'm going to come back and it's going to be hard to, like, gear up to keep doing stuff.
Oh, yeah, but you didn't have coca leaf tea.
Oh.
Oh. So, Jennifer's kind of a scofflaw. I think you know that about her, right? And in Peru, it's completely legal to buy, and they'd serve you at the hotel because it's 11,000 feet in Cusco, and, you know, your head is, you know, like about to explode. They make, so we get off the airplane in Cusco. They're selling packets of coca leaves that you roll up and you're putting your, like, chaw in between your teeth and gum. Your whole mouth gets, like, numb. And then you get to the hotel and they give you coca leaf tea, which is very good. Tastes like green tea with a, and then.
Okay. So is it that way on the package?
Yeah,
it's
it
green tea now with
and then they give you cookies, coca leaf cookies, which taste just like hash brownies.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently much of the local economy is based on the coca leaf. And
you brought some home?
Well, I told Jennifer you can't. In fact, I said, look, you can't bring this back. It's illegal. And she said, oh, I'm sure I can. I said, no, I'm sure you can't. So she compromised. She didn't bring the leaves back, but she brought the cookies and the candy back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And had no trouble?
Well,
because she asked me if I still could make a pineapple upside-down cake big enough for a hacksaw.
Yeah. I told her just, you know, next time we go to Turkey, just don't bring the coca leaves. No, I think that I mean, look, it's not cocaine. You know, you got a long way to go to turn into cocaine. But I don't know. It's just kind of it's apparently the natives chew it and love it. So and it does help with the altitude, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's
so they have an excuse. And what's your excuse?
I didn't bring any back.
Oh, okay.
They didn't ask us, do you have any coca leaves? They just searched us thoroughly.
And where was this?
I don't know. I'm not going to ask. I do not want to know.
Okay.
Dr. Mom says, do you want me to give Jennifer the recipe to turn it into crack? No.
No.
No. No, it was, oh, gosh, Dick, I had so much fun. I really enjoyed it. Look, I brought back a hat. Did you see my Uruguayan hat?
Nice.
Yeah. This is
It
actually...
doesn't say TWiT, though.
No, it doesn't, but I'm told that this is what they wear instead of motorcycle helmets. So if you fall on your head, you're okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would say up to maybe a mile an hour. That might be a little bit of help.
I wouldn't even use this on the Razor scooter, let alone a motorcycle.
I think so.
No, we bought tons of sweaters and it's great. We really propped up the Peruvian economy for another year. They were very sad.
Oh, good.
Oh, the president came and waved goodbye as we flew out of the airport.
Wow.
Thank you for saving our economy.
Good for you guys. Well, that was good. No, I followed you on Twitter and Facebook and your pictures, and I thought he seems to be having a good time.
I had such a good time. It was really South America is really great. You know what's funny though? It surprised me. And please, to my friends in South America, and I have made many now, do not take this the wrong way. But I expected. Would you not expect that if you are in South America that the coffee would be great?
Yes.
You go to Buenos Aires, you go to Santiago, Valparaiso, that you would have great coffee.
No. Was it weak and watery?
No, it just wasn't. It was okay, but it wasn't really great. I missed. You know what? This Arobi AeroPress has spoiled me. This strong coffee. That we make with that thing.
Know what? It does, because when you can make your own coffee and you tend to make it stronger and stronger and stronger.
Well, that's it.
It's really difficult when you have coffee out.
I guess they probably consider it normal.
Yeah.
But I know I was a little disappointed, but the food was spectacular. I had food in Argentina. It was just incredible. Everywhere. Chilean swordfish, and they have a thing that they make in Chile that is crab. It's like a pudding with crab in it. It's so good.
Really? Crab pudding. Ooh. Whipped cream on that, sir? Would you like whipped cream and sprinkles?
Not dessert. What was it called? I can't remember what it's called. But the food is so good there.
The crab a la mode, sir, is our dessert du jour.
Crab a la mode. So how are you? Thanks to Tom Merritt for filling it in for me.
Yeah, we had a very good time. I was at Toy Fair while you were gone, and I went to Miami. Was at the Miami Boat Show while you were gone.
You had a good time. You did have a good time.
I did have a good time. And actually, I'm doing 2 gadgets from the boat show. And the first one's really kind of fun. And see if you can guess what this is, Leo. It's called the Gost, G-O-S-T, the Cloak System.
The Gost Cloak System. It's not an invisibility cloak, is it?
I'll even tell you what Gost does. They make security alarms. So what is the cloak system? I just put up a link to a little bit of YouTube video. But answer before you go there.
The cloak system. I don't know. You got me. You got me. I can't think. It's like it's some sort of security, obviously.
Door, and instantly you're going to get a door contact, and the alarm's going to trigger.
So, Leo,
what the hell is that? A smoke machine?
What it is that they claim that when someone breaks in, the most stuff is stolen between the time the alarm goes out and security gets there.
So what do? You fill.
What about if no one can see what's in your room?
This is just ridiculous. Oh, please. That's ridiculous.
It fills the room with fog.
We can barely see you.
Yeah, no, I know. It's going off in here. I can't. Myra's here. Myra. Oh, Myra's gone. Oh, man. That's very funny, Leo. That's very.
Where are you? You're in there somewhere. I know you are.
Leo, where are you? Where's the camera?
He's gone.
It's gone.
Well, at least I can't steal Dick.
No, you can't.
No, because I can't even find him. I might run into him. I might step on him, but I can't steal him.
You could step on him. You could step on him. So that's there. Actually, who knew? I had 2 fog machines on my houseboat when I had a
Little
disco.
did you know it was a security system.
I was 90% of the way toward a burglar alarm system.
You could have written it off. So how long does this smoke last?
Well, it goes off in 90 seconds.
Yeah.
And it takes. What happened was first before
I think it would be pretty disconcerting to a burglar if you break into a house.
I think they'll just instantly leave because you're not sure.
Right.
Are you being
It could be poisoned. Yeah.
Or I can't see anything anyway. I just better get out of here.
They should inject a slight almond smell And
No,
then
they'd hang around.
smells like cookies. No, it's cyanide. It's supposed to be cyanide, you nitwit.
Exactly.
Smells
Oh,
like-
the aroma of coffee brewing.
Yum.
Let's hang in here.
Maybe they're just making it really strong today.
Yeah.
Wow. So I'm watching this video. It's still smoking.
It's still smoking.
Yeah.
Well, they brought us out to a trailer. You know, it was at the Miami Boat Show, and they said at 11 o'clock we're taking the press out for an actual demo, and they took us to this trailer. And before they closed the door and set it off, they said, "Is anybody claustrophobic?" And I am. And I said, "Well, you know what? I am, but I'm really interested to see this thing work, so I will put up with feelings of being trapped." And the guy said, well, it's a glyco base that's considered a food stuff.
Does it make you cough?
You won't die in here. No, for a minute, I thought I was having trouble breathing, but then I thought, you know what, this is probably feeling claustrophobic.
That's what would happen to me, is that the crook would sue me.
Oh, you know, that's interesting. He falls over the door jamb on the way out.
That's dangerous. You know, somebody could hide themselves in here.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I'm just in there looking for stuff, and you try to
set off the smoke bomb.
Yeah, exactly.
You think, Batman?
You put me in danger. Here I am. I'm trying to get out of your house with a box of knives. You set off fog. I trip. I stab myself. This is going to cost you, pal.
I actually think this is kind of intriguing. I might put this in the new TWiT studios.
Well, not when you hear the price.
Oh,
yes, it's $4,000.
And how big of a room does that fill?
You know what? I did not ask that, but they told me that it would fill a stateroom on a big ship. Or the captain's quarters. Well, yeah, stateroom on a big ship is small.
Do not bring this on a ship.
No.
That is not a good. I could tell you right now, that is not a good idea. I do not think you would be welcome back.
No.
When the steward comes in and smoke fills the room, and
well, Leo, the funny thing was when the demo was over, they were doing this like 3 times a day during the whole show, and I went there on the 3rd day. And as I'm walking back to the convention center, a half a block away, there's a food vending cart. And as I'm walking by, this guy says, hey sir, come here for a minute. I said, yes. He said, what the hell is happening in that trailer? Because it must have been so weird. They march people in. They closed the doors. Nothing happened. Suddenly, all the doors open.
Wow.
Tons of smoke comes pouring out.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, I guess he thought we were. I should have said, you know, the big bed bug infestation. We're actually all being
fumigated.
We're being fumigated.
It's a fumigation ceremony. In my people, we like to fumigate ourselves before dinner.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, they're at GhostGlobal.com.
I think that's very intriguing.
It is intriguing.
You acted as if this was something I could guess. There is no way in the world I would have guessed it.
No, the cloak system, I thought you would say, is it like a drape that falls over people as they try to steal things? I thought cloak would, give it away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that gives it away. Cloak. Yes. Oh, I know what it is. It's an alarm system that fills the house with smoke.
See, you got it.
Yeah.
You see,
I knew that.
All you had to do was think about it a little more, and you got it.
That is the strangest. I have to say that is the strangest thing I've ever seen. But in some ways, I want it, and that just proves that you are a sorcerer, Mr. DeBartolo.
Exactly.
You are utterly influential. To the GizWiz.
And our letter comes from frequent writer Alessandro Abate. And this came about the day after we taped the last Daily GizWiz. So you can just confirm or deny. Dick and Leo, I have flown LAN Chile. It's a great airline. One of the best I had the pleasure to fly. Not only we have a great flight, but it will be safe. Now, before you left, you said you never flew land Chile.
I'd never even
So
heard
was
of it.
Good?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
great.
okay, good.
No, I mean the travel agent booked it, but LAN is the South American airline. There's Peru, Chile, but it's kind of a global South America airline. It's part of the One World Alliance, so you know it counts for American or Delta. Is it Delta? American is certainly part of it. So no, it was great. It was nice planes. Food was good. The service staff was great. I actually enjoyed LAN. There's one little thing.
Yes.
One little thing is apparently
that security system on that airplane.
they filled it with smoke. I thought no, actually they do, and I'm sure all the airlines do this. They do. They say they come on the blower at the beginning of the flight. This is both into and out of Chile, and said, "Do not mind this, but we are going to fill the cabin with insecticide. It's perfectly harmless." It's like you don't got no choice. You're stuck there, and apparently they pump it into the air system. It wasn't. It's like, I guess they don't want to bring any bugs back.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. And then he said that great beef in the Argentinians.
Oh, great beef! Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I love
They said
Buenos
they-
Aires.
He said they eat every part of the cow, and the part you can't eat, they sell you to wear. What did you?
It's true because in fact that's true in Chile of not the cow, but of the llama. I had a llama burger while wearing a llama sweater and a llama hat.
Really?
Yeah, they do the same thing with
Wow.
the llama. Yeah,
They make very
llama's
hot
good.
chili with that stuff. It's called for a llama.
For a
chili.
llama. The llama's actually pretty good. The only thing that I thought maybe, I think they're a little quick. Maybe they don't have as much gear or whatever. But I think they're a little quick to cancel flights. We had a number of people mention connection issues. We had a connection issue. We actually got a day less in Machu Picchu because the flight to Cusco was canceled because they had an equipment malfunction. So I think, but that's not, that happens on every airline. I would say, yeah, LAN was pretty nice. I liked it.
And the last part, I know you didn't get to Antarctica, but he
Yeah.
said Antarctica is a desert. You wouldn't think so because of the cold and snow, but Dick will probably have more snow in New York City than you'll see in Antarctica.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. So
That's
anyway,
true.
And it was rough water, right? That you couldn't.
Not
get to
water. We
Antarctica?
weren't sailing to Antarctica. We were flying, and the ceiling was too low.
Oh.
So what I wish the cruise line, it was Holland America, which I love. I think it's a great cruise line. But this was kind of an expensive excursion. It was well over $3,000.
Oh, just the Antarctica part?
Yeah. It cost more than the cruise. And I wish they had told us. So it was. They do say in the fine print, and if we, if weather permitting, if we can't get it to Antarctica, we'll fly you on the same plane to the National Park Torres del Paine, which is beautiful national park. But I wish they'd mentioned the fact that they have actually never succeeded in getting to Antarctica. I asked them, and he said, "Well, no, not yet." And I said, "What? Might have impacted my decision not only to buy this excursion, but to go on the freaking cruise. Because you remember that was like the big deal was get to go to
Yes,
Antarctica.
I know.
They've never made it to Antarctica.
Oh,
It's
wow.
always been canceled.
That's amazing.
So I kind of felt like it was a little bait and switch. It's like,
Yeah, I would.
you
think.
promised me Antarctica, but you gave me a 9-hour bus ride. I don't.
No.
And by the way, they don't tell you. It would be nice if for instance, we're on the ship, we assemble in the auditorium to go to the airport. They must have known at that point that the weather wasn't going to allow it. It would have been nice if they had said, "Look, we're not going to make it to Antarctica. If you want to stay on the ship and relax, please do. We have to keep your deposit." They kept $1,000 because they can't cancel the plane the day of.
Oh,
That's
I see.
fine. I understood that.
Okay.
But no, they got us to the airport. They brought out an actor. We never saw him again. He was it's kind of funny. The guide, our guide, who they fly in from Santiago. They fly this guide in from Santiago because you can't go to Antarctica with just Joe Schmo. You got to have somebody who's like Antarctic approved.
Yes. Right.
Like she's worked there for 30 years, and so she knows Antarctica, and they know her, and they trust her, and she won't let us do bad things and so forth. So she comes down, and we all get on the bus and we drive to the airport, and she says, "I would like to introduce you to Miguel. He's the finest bush pilot. I trust my life to Miguel. If Miguel says we can go to Antarctica, we can go to Antarctica." And so Miguel comes out, and he's got a little mustache, and he's got a sheaf of papers this big. And he goes, and he goes like this, No, you cannot go. And everybody's like, I took a picture of it. Everybody was like, oh. And then he disappears, and he never appears again. It's like he's not the pilot. He's some guy. I think he's an actor.
Yeah.
And
the
then-
book
and then-
says,
well,
remember, if you let these people go, you'll never work for us again.
The book is from 3 years ago. I don't know, but I'm sure they knew that they couldn't go. He says, yes, the ceiling is 400 feet. We need at least 800 feet to land. I cannot land you here. This is not safe. And then he disappears, and some other guy flies us. So I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very funny.
It's very difficult. But then I realized it's Antarctica. I'm not flying to Muncie. You know, Ernest Shackleton practically died and still didn't get to the South Pole. He had to eat his dogs. At least we didn't have to eat our dogs.
Oh,
Big deal. Our flight got canceled. Big deal.
yeah.
So anyway,
Ozzy must be relieved.
yeah. But so this is my beef. My beef. So okay, sad. So but they still put us on the plane in our snowsuits because I'm dressed for 40 below. I got 18 freaking layers. I'm wearing silk long johns. I'm wearing wool. I'm wearing llama. I got polar fleece, Arctic Gore-Tex. I am sealed tight as a drum. I'm wearing special pants, special boots. And they said, no Antarctica. However, we have a great trip planned for you. They put us in a bus. We drive around 9 hours in 80-degree weather in our snowsuits.
Nice.
By the end of it, I said I would have paid you $1,000 not to go on this trip.
Oh, that's all right.
Anyway, it was
That's
just
all right.
So I would just say to Holland America, love you, you're great, you're nice. Maybe you should think a little bit harder on this Antarctica thing.
Yeah. Meanwhile, at the place where they drove you, there's another guy saying, each person give me $10, and you're going to see a bus drive by with really stupid people.
Yes.
It's 80 degrees.
Look, you wanna see
and
the
they're
picture?
going to be wearing pajamas.
You want to see?
And-
You want to see a bunch of bummed out people? This is our guide in the front, and she's just told us. And look at this guy. There's Waz. Look at this guy.
Oh, my word.
We are not happy. This is 40 people who just learned they spent $3,300 to ride around in snowsuits on a bus. No, it is not safe. I would not be the greatest bush pilot in all of Chile if I took you. See you later. I have to get lunch now.
See you later. I have to drive a bus back to Greyhound.
Maybe he was the bus driver. I didn't actually look. That he could have been that. Yeah. Anyway, so no, but it was a wonderful trip all around, and I did get to do some amazing things, and I got some great pictures. It's just you can't just hop a plane to the Antarctica. If you could, everybody would do it. That's what makes it special. So, I have booked a trip on a Russian icebreaker. It will take me 1 month to get there, at the cost of $45,000. But they guarantee you that almost certainly, with practically almost in most cases, maybe once they made it there.
When you get to the dock and the same guy walks down the gangplank and
the
says,
ceiling is too low.
the sea is 30 feet. We can only go if it's 50.
It's an icebreaker, but they just can't go there. Anyway, it was. I had a great time. It was a wonderful trip, and I guess I just won't get to see Antarctica someday. Maybe, perhaps. I don't.
You will.
It's really hard to get there. At least that's what I hear.
Myra's going there Friday.
Oh, shut up! I hear JetBlue's starting regular 99 flights.
Exactly. Yeah, $89. It's a special.
Yeah. Hey, Dick, thank you. Tomorrow I have to come up with a gadget. So.
No, that wouldn't be because tomorrow's Thursday.
Oh, thank God. I'll see you then, Dick.
I'll be here.
DAIL. Why? It's the day